Hey, what's up, man? So I got something super special for y'all today, man. I got Boss Allo back on the couch, man. What's up, Boss Allo?
What's up with it, Witty? How you feeling, man? Boss Allo back tapping in with you.
Hey, nothing much, man. Doing good, man. I like the fact that, man, I see you out here working, man. You staying involved. And I got to check in with you from time to time to ask you about some of these hot topics in this whole Chicago drill rap scene.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate you for having me, bro.
That's what's up. So how you been lately and what you been up to?
Man, I've been good lately, man. You know, just taking it a day at a time, bro. You know, being a father, you know, I'm living three different lives, man. I'm a father, rapper, hustler, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just keeping myself afloat, man, you know?
Nah, I get it. I appreciate it, man. I like the hustle, man. I like people who can get out there and hustle. And you've obviously demonstrated that over your career, man.
Yes, sir.
Now, of course, Boss Allo, what I'm going to ask you, I'm going to bring you forward, or I reached out to you initially because I wanted to get an understanding of some of these things that we see going on in the Chicago drill rap scene. And the biggest story, obviously, is this whole THF Bayzoo situation. So, man, Allo, first off, when you heard about THF Bayzoo getting shot and killed, what did you think?
Man, when I heard of that, I really didn't think it was real at first because, you know, a name like him, it's like they took off one of the top dogs, you know, from Chicago. So when I first heard the news, I thought it was fake, but it turned out to be real. And overall, it's a sad situation, bro. You know, unfortunate and very, very sad situation because, you know, he known for being close with Lil Durk, and they took him out. And the type of person that I think he was, because I don't know him personally, it seemed like he kind of carried himself to a certain way that you wouldn't think people could get up on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he always seemed like the type of guy that was hard to get up on to get close to.
Exactly. So I didn't see that one coming. So it was surprising, and it was tragic. It was sad, bro. You know.
Definitely tragic. Definitely sad, man. Now, what do you think about all the rumors around this? Because it was being said that THF Bayzoo was on his way to a scrapyard or was just leaving a scrapyard to pick up car parts or whatnot, man. Like, are you familiar with that area? What could you tell us about that?
For one, I was thinking, like, what is he doing in that area? That's like a Mexican area he was in. And for two, I heard that a girl supposed to drop the low on him. You know, and the girl who had dropped the low on him, she died like 2 days later. So it was like some type of retaliation thing where whoever supposed to dropped his low, which was a female, I don't know her name. I don't know if her name like Ariana or something like that, but
yeah, there was a name floating out there.
Like her name, like Ariana or something like that. I'm not really sure, but she supposed to have been the one allegedly to drop his low, and she got killed, which was crazy as well. It was like a quick retaliation on Zoo death, and you know, I'm sure they not done. You know, other people is gonna end up losing their life due to him passing away, I'm sure. So that's just one death that we heard of, man. We just gotta sit back and see what's next, because it's gonna be a lot of stuff going on, bro. A lot of stuff going on, man.
I agree. I think this is a crazy situation that's going on. And to be honest, there was other rumors out there as well. Like somebody said that he took a Uber there and that the Uber driver might have gave up his low.
Uber driver. That part I'm not sure on that. I don't know if he was in an Uber. I thought he was like with maybe one of his guys or something like that. I'm not sure if he was in an Uber. I don't think Zoo that stupid enough to get in no Uber to go to no car part place. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, Zoo, he shouldn't have been nowhere over there, bro. You know, he shouldn't be searching for no car parts, having the type of face that he had throughout the city. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like something he could have sent his girl to do, or, you know, somebody with a different face than him. He shouldn't have been in no car part place anyway. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, he probably wasn't thinking, oh, somebody finna come shoot and kill me at a car park place. Like, come on now, Witty. Who gets shot and killed at a car park place, bro? You know? So it gotta be something fishy going on, or where somebody gave his low up. Something don't seem right about that.
Yeah, something's off. I'm gonna keep it real, man. Something got to be off. Yeah, it's just, and you know, everybody has human moments. We all got to go to the convenience store. We all got to go to get gas for our cars. We all got to do a lot of things. But given how long he's been out here, you would think like something like that he wouldn't do, right? Exactly, man. How long he been out here, man? You would think that that'd be the last place he would, for one, first and foremost, get killed at. For two, I just didn't see him moving like that, or seeing somebody get up on him at a car park place. So, you know, it's shocking to me, and it's also shocking to the world. You know, it's making me want to be more on point. You know what I mean? Now, I don't want to go to no car park place. I've been to a car park place before, and it's making me feel like I don't need to be nowhere near no car park place. You know what I mean? Exactly. And that's a normal thing. Going to a car park place, get your car parts for the low, so that way you can fix whatever you need to fix on your car. You know, that goes to like, do you think sometimes being just a drill rapper and having a face card that's out there could just work against you in so many different ways? Yeah, I think sometimes it's just be your time. Or, you know, sometimes you never know. He probably got followed, bro. Somebody could have followed him. You know what I mean? It's so many different things to think of, because like I said, he's at a car park place. Who would know? All right, Allo. So I was asking you about the THF Bayzoo situation, and I wanted to ask you a little bit more about that, man. So did you see what took place with the video, man, after the video leak? Because it was obvious, if you seen the video, that, well, first off, did you see the video? Yeah, I seen the video, man. I seen they leaked the video on all over the internet. Now, in the video, you see that Bayzoo and the two guys he was with, they had no clue that somebody was running up on them. It kind of shows you how quick these things can happen, because they were moving like so la-di-da, like not, you know, like no care in the world. And then all of a sudden, those guys ran up on him. You seen a guy standing there watching. It was a crazy situation. Yeah, man, they had their heads down, man, you know. And where I'm from, bro, like my hood, my area, we keep our head up, bro. Like, I don't care if I'm at a grocery store. Put your phone down, man. Put your phone down when you outside, or you at groceries, or even if you at a pick-a-part place. Put your phone down. You have to pay attention when you're on your way to the car. Now, when you get in the car, you can get back on your phone. But when you on your way to the car, put your phone down. You should be looking at all times. You should be very aware. So in that video, it didn't seem like they seen nothing coming. You know, they didn't see anything coming, bro. And that's how it happened. Yeah, and you can see that in the video, man. They were surprised. And everybody survived except for Bayzoo. Everybody had, you know, non-critical injuries except for Bayzoo, who was obviously the intended target, right? Yeah, because I seen the footage, and I seen that they was intentionally trying to get Bayzoo. That's who it seemed like they wanted. You know what I mean? That's why the other people survived, because they really didn't want the other guys. From what you can tell from the video, you know, that's who they wanted. They got who they wanted, bro. Nah, that's facts. I think, man, when it comes to a situation like that, where they point out somebody specifically and specifically aim for that person, the other guys could just be casualties of being there, right? Right. You know, when you with somebody like Bayzoo, whoever was with him, of course they probably still would have shot them in the leg or shot them wherever. You know, they just luckily survived. I mean, they luckily survived, because they could have died too, but they wasn't the intended target. You know what I mean? It seemed as though they wanted who they wanted. And hey, if you was in the way, then you get hit too. You know, that's how it go, man. Yeah, we've heard that being said in a million different songs. If you with them, you know, you get it too. If you with that shit, you get that shit, man. If you with them, you gonna die with them. That's simple as that. That's how I go, man. That's how the streets go, man. If you with them, you die with them. Now, in preparation, when you're with your people, do you tell them like, hey, man, keep y'all heads on the swivel too? Because, you know, I got a face out here. Yeah, you know, like I said, when I'm with my people personally,
I try not to even put them in them type of situations. I really like to go places by myself just in case something do happen. You know what I'm saying? Just in case, you know, sometimes I'm out with my people and sometimes I'm not, but I try not to let them go everywhere I go. You know, you're not gonna go everywhere with me. You know what I'm saying? And if so, yeah, we got our heads up at all times, whether I'm with one of my friends, my family, whoever. Keep your head up because I am a face. I am a known face. And I do have people that don't like me or I don't like them. And we are into it with people, you know, and you're supposed to keep your head up at all times when you have any type of beef going on. That's just regardless, bro. You know, I don't care if I'm in New Mexico. I'm gonna keep my head up. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it's supposed to be, man. You keep your head up at all times. I felt Bayzoo, he should have not been on his phone. It looked like he was looking down on his phone or something. I don't know. He didn't see it coming at all, bro. I think maybe if he saw it coming, he could have took cover. He could have ran. He could have, you know what I mean?
I think that was the biggest takeaway, was that you could tell that they did not see it coming in any way. And it's two pretty big dudes running at them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it would feel like even just a regular person who's not into it with nobody and nothing like that, you would feel like your spidey senses would go off like, hold up, somebody running, coming up, approaching too quick. But nah, man.
Yeah, and I seen somebody like, it was almost like a witness out there too, but from the video, it's like he didn't even let them know somebody running towards them. You know what I mean? It's like he could at least said something. It's like he took cover himself and the shooters ran right past one of the bystanders. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw that.
You would think he'd say something like, hey, look out, or, you know, something. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, the way my mind, man, I was like, man, is this dude, like, was he a spotter or something? Like, I'm not saying he was, and I don't think he was, but he was just too nonchalant about two dudes running up with guns.
Exactly. He was like regular. He didn't say anything. It's almost like he seen them running towards Zoo and them, and he just got out of there. You know what I mean? Like, so,
man, that's now the crazy part about that is afterwards the footage gets leaked, and then there's obviously people online who are boasted, acting like they, you know, taking responsibility for it, man.
Right.
Did you see any of that?
I seen a lot of that, man. You know, and that's usually what happens too. You know, a guy like him, a guy like Zoo, losing his life is gonna be a lot of trolls because they are into it with people, bro. You know, they do got people that that wish death on them. You know, they couldn't wait to see him fall. You know what I'm saying? We all got people like that. Once you in beef, you know, niggas don't care if you alive, bro. They want to see you down, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I heard that all of this beef with THF or him losing his life is stimulated from 2 watches being stolen from Lil Zay Osama. You know what I'm saying?
I heard that too.
Yeah, so it all stimulated from 2 watches being stolen. You know, so it's the beef is really crazy because they hoods actually used to rock with each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's an unfortunate situation, man. Over 2 watches, like, come on now. And you know,
from what you heard, what did you hear about the watches? How did they get involved with, like, how does Lil Zay Osama fit into this?
So about the watches, I believe Lil Zay Osama, he fell asleep in a hotel room with 2 of his watches sitting on the table. And I guess allegedly, because like I say, I don't know if it's true or not, but this is just my ear to the streets. Some guys from THF waited till Lil Zay Osama fell asleep and stole the watches off the table and ran out the room, you know, and they never returned the watches back. And Lil Zay and Zoo, they had their own personal relationship with each other, and Lil Zay felt like Zoo being a big dog from his block, or supposedly be a big dog, if you my homie or we rock with each other, bro, you should be able to get my watches back, you know. So it's like Lil Zay almost expected more loyalty from Bayzoo to get the watches back, but Bayzoo never got the watches back for him because at the end of the day, Bayzoo riding for his homies, which is THF. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that went.
That's wild. So really just put him in the middle of a situation he really ain't have nothing to do with.
Basically, yeah. Basically, Zoo personally, he didn't take the watches. Some people around him took the watches. supposedly. You know,
That's crazy, man.
which I feel like, is it worth it? Was the watches really worth getting into it with over? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's crazy, bro.
It almost wish that, you know, they could, you know, do like especially if they are homies, you know, even like in Cali, it seems like they would handle it a different way. Somebody would get DP'd or they'd be running fades or something,
Right.
but go immediately to gunplay is wild, man.
Man, that's how Chicago is, bro. But like I said, I feel like before it got to that point, I actually think Lil Zay gave people a chance to bring his watches back. He gave them a chance to come up off the watches. You know what I'm saying? He gave them a chance before it got out of hand. So, you know, Lil Zay got homies and he got people who love him too. So the people in his background feeling like if y'all don't come up with bro watches, we into it. It's smoke. It's gonna be smoke behind them watches because, you know, it's more so the principle of situations. It's not even about the watches. You know, the watch, that's probably minor to Lil Zay. You know what I'm saying? He could buy 1 million more watches, but it's really just the principle. It'd be a lot of pride in the way you would look at it like, damn, I can't believe they took my watches. You know what I'm saying? I thought we was cool. So a person you thought was cool with you, take your watches off the table while you sleep, that's like a snake move. You know what I'm saying? So it's automatically like, it's up. You know, it's up there.
Yeah, nah, I get it. I get it.